That I do not. 12 years since, Miranda, 12 years since. My father was Duke of Milan, a piece of power.
Good sir, are not you my father?
My mother was a piece of virtue, and she said that thou wert my daughter. And my father was Duke of Milan, and thou a princess, and the worst issue.
Oh, the heavens! What foul play have we that we came from thence? Or, blessed was it we did.
Both, my dear one. Both, as you say, foul play heaved his hands, but blessed be both together.
Oh, my heart bleeds to think of the teen I had turned you to that is from my remembrance. Please you further.
My brother, thy uncle, I pray thee, mark, that he next thyself all the world I loved, I cast management of my state, and he grew stranger, wrapped in strange secret studies. Dost thou attend?
Sir, most heedfully.
Being once perfect patagram suits, how to deny them, who to trash where we're topic, and who to advance. He took the creatures that were mine, I say, or else changed them, or else new formed them, and set all hearts to tune and please his ear, having both the key of officer and office. Thou attendest not.
No, good sir, I do.
Now, I pray thee mark me. I awakened in him an evil nature, and my trust, like a good parent, did beget of him a contrary as great as my trust was. Indeed, a confidence stands bound. Thou attendest not.
Your tale could cure deafness.
I pray thee mark me and tell me if this might be a brother.
I should sin to think nobly of my grandmother. Good wombs have borne bad sons.
Now the condition. The king of Naples, being an enemy to me Nervite, hearkens to my brother's suit, wherein one night a treacherous army levied, and did Antonio, with ill fate, did open the gates of Milan, and thence hurried hence me and thy crying self.
I, not knowing what I cried out there then, will do it ere again, for it is a hint that brings my eye to it.
Here a little farther, for without our story be most important.
Wherefore did that hour cannot destroy us?
Well demanded, one should my tale prevents that question. Dear, they durst not, so great the love my people bore me, no put a mark so bloody in the business. So with fair colors painted their foul lands, that is border far. Bore some nature to sea, and then to try to rotten carcass of a boat, not rig nor mast, nor sail, nor tackle, very wrapped and secretly clipped. There they poised us, grown to the sea that bore us, and to sigh to the wind and sigh back, loose but loving wrong.
Alack, what trouble was I then to you?
Oh, Sharon, thou didst smile and use the fortitude of heaven. But I had grown, dropped to death with drops full salt, and raised me underground stomach to various where I should be sweet.
How came we ashore?
By providence divine, some fresh food we had and some fresh water, provided by a noble named Fulton Gonzalo. He then being master of this design. He did furnish fresh linen, stuffs, and necessities, which he studied much so his kindness. Me, poor man, knowing I love my books, he furnished me volumes for my own library, which I prize above my dukedom.
Might I ever but meet this man?
Now I rise. Sit, for thou must hear further. Here on this island we came, here have I made thee more profit than any other princess for vainer hours, and tutors not so careful.
The heavens thank you for it. But now, good sir, 'tis still beating in my mind your reasons for raising the sea storm.
Bountiful fortune, I find that mine enemies have been drawn to this nigh shore, and my zenith doth depend upon a most auspicious star, which I must court but not lit. Here, 6 more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. It is good illness, and neat way. Ariel, I am ready for thee now. Ariel, come!
All hail, great master, grave sir, hail! I come to answer thy best pleasure. Better to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, to thy strong mighty task. Ariel, thou hast
Hast thou great performed to point the tempest at which I bade thee?
to every article. I boarded the huge ship. Now at the waist, now at the beak, in every cabin, I flamed amazement. Then sometime I would divide and burn in many places. On the topmast, the yards and most would I flame distinctly. Then meet and join Jove's lightnings, the producers. Oh, the dreadful thunderclaps more momentary, and sight outrunning were not the firing cracks of sulphurous roaring. The most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread tried to shake.
My brave spirit was so firm, so constant, that it did not infect me as a reason.
Not a soul, but felt a fever from that plate. Some tricks of desperation. All the mariners plunged into the foaming brine and quit the vessel. Then, all the five with me, the king's son Ferdinand, with hair staring. Then, like Reese, not hair was the first man who leapt and cried, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here!"
And spirit, was it not nigh on this shore?
Who's that, master?
But are they Ariel safe?
Not a hair perished. On their sustaining garments, not a blemish, but fresher than before. And, canst thou bathe me? In troops I have dispersed them about the isle. The king's son have I landed by himself, cooling off in the odd angle of the isle, his arms in this sad knot.
Thou hast performed well, my Ariel, but we have more business to do. Tell me, what is the time of day?
Past the mid-season.
At least 2 glasses. The time from 6 and now must be spent by both you and me most preciously.
Is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pains, let me remind thee what thou hast promised, which has not been performed of me.
How now, Moody? What canst thou demand?
My liberty!
Before the time be out, no more.
I pray thee, sir, I have done thee worthy service. Told thee no lies, served without grudge or grumblings. Thou didst promise to bathe me a full year.
Dost thou forget what torment I did free thee from?
No.
Thou think it much to strike the salt-fed ooze, or go to the veins of the earth when it is baked with frost.
No, sir.
Hast thou forgot the foul witch Skyfox, who with age envy has brought into a hoop? Hast thou forgot her?
No, sir.
Thou liest, elegant thing. Tell me, where was she born? Speak!
Sir, in Argier.
Oh, was she so? I must once a month recount what thou hast been, which thou forgettest. Thou was her servant then, was she who for crimes unmentionable was banished, and sent here, where she was born as child and abandoned by sailors. Is this not so?
Aye, master.
And you, being spirit too weak and delicate to perform her earthly and abhorred commands, she did confine thee within a cloven pine. And thou shouldst howl away to make wolves howl, and penetrate the breasts of every angry bears. In which place she died and left thee with none but her freckled, well-hag-born, not honored with human shape.
Yes, Calvin, her son.
Dull thing, I say so. There that I did find thee, it was mine art that did gape the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master.
If thou more murmurs, I will pay thee within the knotty entrails of an oak, and let thee howl away 12 winters.
Pardon, master. I will be correspondent to command, and do my spearing gently.
If thou dost as I command, I shall let thee free within 2 days.
That's my noble master! What shall I do? Say, what shall I do?
Be thy spirit over the sea. Be subject to no sight but mine and thine, invisible to every eyeball.
I go.
Awake tonight. Awake! Thou hast slept well. Awake!
Strangeness of your story puts heaviness upon me.
Shake it off. We'll go to visit my young slave Caliban, whom no kind answer will he give us.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not wish to look upon.
Yes, but as such we cannot afford to lose him, for he does fetch us our fuel and serves us in offices that do profit us. What ho, Calvin? Hence! Come!
There's wood enough within.
I have other business for thee. Hence! Come!
As wicked do we eat ear, my mother brushed with ravens, feather, and unwholesome things. Drop them both the southwest blow and blister thee all over.
For this thou shalt have cramps to the shore, and pinch as ever bee's honeycomb could be.
I must eat my dinner. This island is mine, by Socrates my mother, which thou takest from me when thou camest first. Thou strokest me, thou madest much of me, wouldst give me waters with berries in, and teach me how to name the bigger light, the less that burn by day and night. And then I loved thee and showed thee all the qualities of the isle. Fresh springs, briny pits, barren place and fertile, curse beyond an insult, for all the charms of cigarettes, toads, beetles, bats, light on you, for I'm all the substance that you have, and here you start me where you keep from me the rest of the isle.
Thou most lying slave! I did keep thee filth as thou art, with human care, and did lodging within my own cabin fell out to try to violate the honor of my child.
Thou, when it had been done, thou didst prevent me. I had people this island else with Caliban.
O such foreign slave, go hence and fetch us our fuel, and if thou shruggest mouths, I shall make thee prance as far as how wolves will howl.
No, pray thee, I must obey. His arts is of such power. He will turn my damned god Tempest and make a vassal of him.
I see hence.
What should this music be? The air or the earth? It sounds no more. It's sure it serves some god on the island. Sitting on a beach, weeping again the king my father's wrath. This music crept by me upon the waters, allaying both their fury and my passion with its sweet air. Thence I followed it. Oh, it hath drawn me rather, but 'tis gone. No, it begins again. This is no mortal business, nor no sound of the earth knows. I hear now above me.
Vision of that eyes and heart, but tell me what thou seest yon.
What is it? A spirit? How it looks about. Believe me, sir, it carries a noble form, but it is a spirit.
No, it eats and sleeps and has such other senses as we. Thou might call him a goodly fellow, for he strays about in search of his fellows, when he was in the land.
I should call it a thing divine, for nothing so natural I seem so noble.
Goes on, I see, and my soul prompts it. Spirit, fine spirit, I shall set thee free within 2 days of this.
Oh, sure. The goddess on whom these eyes attack. Vouchsafe, I pray me know if you remain upon this island, and that you will some good instruction give how and bear me here. My prime request, which I do last pronounce, is, one of them, if you be made or no.
No wonder, sir, but certainly me.
My language, heavens, and the best of them that speak this speech while the wit is spoken.
Ah, the best? But worthy of the King of Naples heard thee.
A single thing, as I am now that wonders to hear thee speak of Naples. I myself of Naples, who with mine own eye, never since it ended, beheld the king my father wrecked.
Oh, the heavens!
Yes, babe, and all his lords, the Duke of Milan and his brave son being twain.
Duke of Milan, whose fair daughter could control thee. A soft, sir, a word after you've done yourself some wrong.
Why speaks my father so gently? This is the third man ere I saw. The first ere I sighed for. For pity, move my father to be inclined my way.
Oh, if a virgin, and your affection is not yet gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples.
Whoa! Once word more, sir! I fear thou have done yourself some wrong. Thou art a spy, put on this island to take it from me, the Lord unto it.
No, as I am a man.
Nothing ill can dwell in such a house when the ill spirit has her there.
Speak not for him, for he is a traitor. Come, follow.
No, I'll resist such entertainment until my enemy has more power.
Alas, father made not too rash a trial of him. For he's gentle and not fearful.
What, I put my tutor? Come on, my ward. I will disarm thee with the stick and make thou up and run.
Beseech you, father.
Hang them so my garments.
For pity, I will be his surety.
Be silent, or else I shall make thee chide thee, if not hate thee. Thou thinkest that there are no such men as he, seeing but him and Caliban. Foolish wench, to most men this is Caliban, and they to him are angels.
My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a greater man.
Come from my ward. Thy nerves are in infancy again and have no vigor in them.
So they are. My spirits, as in a twin, are all bound up. My father's loss, the weakness which I knew, the wreck of all my threats, or this man's threats to whom I am subdued, are but light to me. Might I but through my prison once a day behold this maid? All corners else of the earth with liberty make use of. Space enough have I in such a prison.
Be in comfort. My father's a far better nature than the truth I speak.
Come, speak not for him. Forward.
Beseech you, sir, be merry for good cause. Shall be all joy. Our preservation must be on our
law. Our hand of woe is calm, and every day is masters of submersion and the merchant of just our capable. The miracle, our preservation. Few millions who speak like us so wisely, so weigh our sorrow with their comfort.
Pride in peace! Receives comfort like cold porridge. The visitor will not give him more so. Look, he's winding up the watch of his wit. By and by will strike.
Sir,
One tell.
whenever you entertainers offer, comes to the entertainer.
$1.
$1 comes to indeed. You have spoken surely.
And you have taken it wiselier than I meant you should.
Therefore, my lord.
5. What a spendthrift is he of his tongue.
I pride thee spare!
I have done, but yes.
He will be talking. Which of he or Adrian, for a wager, first begins to crow? The old cock. The cockerel. Done the wager. A match.
Oh, this island seems to be desert.
So you're paid.
Uninhabitable and almost inaccessible.
Yet,
Yet,
he could not miss.
it must need to be a subtle, delicate, and soft.
Ooh. Temperance was a delicate wench. Subtle and tender was most lonely delivered.
Here, brief ones, they're both.
As if it had lungs and rotten ones. Or as twere perfumed by a fen.
Here's everything advantageous to life.
To live means to save. Of that there's none or little.
How lush and lusty the grass looks. How green.
The ground is quite tawny, with an eye of green in it. He does not miss much. No, he doth but mistake the truth totally.
But the true rarity of it is, which is indeed almost beyond credit,
As many vouch rares are.
is that our garments, being as they were, drenched in the sea, hold notwithstanding their freshness and glosses, being rather new dyed and stained with salt water.
If but one of his pockets could speak, would it not say he lies? I very falsely pocketed his report.
Methinks our garments are now as fresh when we first wore them, but the king married the king's fair daughter Clarabelle, the king of Tunis.
Oh, 'twas a sweet marriage, and we prosper well in our return.
Tunis was never before embracing such a paragon to their queen.
Now since widow Ditto's time.
Widow? A pox of that! How come widow in? Widow Ditto. What if he had said widower? And Nae's too. Good Lord, I can take it.
Wait, you made me study that she was of Carthage, not of Tunis.
This Carthage, sir, was Tunis.
Carthage?
I assure you, Carthage.
His words are more than the miraculous heart. He hath raised the walls and houses too. What impossible matters will it make easy next? I think we'll take this island home in his pocket and give it his son for an apple. Sowing kernels in the sea brings forth more islands.
Aye!
In good time.
I was saying that our garments now seem as fresh when we first wore them. I your daughter's marriage.
The rarest that you can. Faith, I beseech you, widow Ditto.
It is not my doublet as fresh as when I first wore it, in a sort.
That sort was well fished for.
At your daughter's wedding.
I pride thee spare! You cram these words into my ears against the stomach of my sense. Would I had never married my daughter there, for coming thence, my son is lost, and she too, who is so far from Italy removed, I ne'er again shall see her. Oh, thou mine heir of Naples and of Milan, what strange fish hath made his meal of thee?
Sir, he may live. I saw him eat the searches under him and right upon their tracks. He trod the water, whose enmity flung his side and breasted the surgeonmost one that met him. His bold head, but the contentious waves he kept in order himself, with his good arm and lusty stroke, to the shore that o'er his wayward basis bowed as to big to relieve him. I not doubt he came alive to land.
No, no, he is gone.
Sir, you may thank yourself for this great loss. Thou would not bless our Europe with your daughter, or rather lose her to an African, where she at least is banished from the eye. Who hath caused what the grief on?
Pride in peace.
You were kneeled to and importuned otherwise, by all of us, the ran soul herself, weighed between loathness and obedience, at which end of the beam should bow. We have lost your son, and I fear forever, Milan and Naples, such widowers of this business making, then we bring men to comfort them. The fault's your own.
So is the dearest of the lost.
My lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack in gentleness, and time you speak that you do rub the sore when we should bring the plaster.
Very well.
It is foul weather is all, my lord, he replied.
Foul weather. Very foul.
Had I a plantation on this isle,
he'd sow with nettle seeds.
Or docks or mallows.
Were the king on, what would I do?
Escape being drunk for want of wine.
I, the commonwealth, I would by contraries execute, for no name and magistrate will I allow, no occupation, all men idle, all. Woman too, but innocent and pure, no sovereignty.
Yet he would be king on't.
The latter end of the Commonwealth forgets its beginning.
All things in nature should produce, without sweat or endeavor, trees nor felling. Nature should bring forth of its own kind to feed my innocent people.
No marrying among his subjects?
No man, all idle, whores, and knaves.
I would govern with such excellency that I would sell the golden age.
God save his majesty.
Oh, long live Gonzalo.
Do you mark me, sir?
I'm riding spare! Thou dost speak nothing to me!
I have done, but since it is a minister case, these fine gentlemen, to use their nibble lungs, laugh at nothing.
'Twas you we laughed at.
Who am in your merry jesting nothing, so you may continue to laugh at nothing still.
What a blow was there given.
And had it not fallen flat long,
If you are a man of such metal that you would pluck the moon from your sphere, you would continue it in 5 weeks' time without changing.
we would too, and then go a bat foul.
I will not advance my discretion so easily. For you laugh me to sleep, for I am very heavy.
Oh, go to sleep and hear us.
What? Also soon asleep? Oh, I wish that mine eyes would with themselves shut up my thoughts. I feel they are inclined to do so.
Please you, sir, do not omit this heavy offer. It seldom visits sorrow, and yet doth it is a comfort.
Us too, my lord? Oh, God, thee personally rest.
Thank you. Wondrous heavy.
What strange drowsiness possesses them?
'Tis the quality of the climate.
Why doth it not then our eyelids sink? I find not myself disposed to sleep.
Nor I. They thought it put together as by consent. They dropped us by a thunderstroke. What might with this passion? No one might. Nah, no more. And yet, methinks I see my face. What's thou shouldn't be, the occasion calls thee. In my strong imagination, see the crown dropping upon thy head.
What? Art thou waking?
Do you not hear me speak?
I do, and surely it is a sleepy language, and thou speakest out of thy sleep. What is it thou didst say? This is a strange repose to be asleep, eyes wide open, standing, speaking, moving, and yet so fast asleep.
Noble Sebastian, thou lest thy fortune sleep die, rather winks, while they outwaken.
Thou dost snore distinctly. There's meaning in thy snores.
I am more proper than my cousin. You should be too, if he be.
Well, I am standing watch.
I'll teach thee to flow.
Do so to ebb of hereditary sloth instructs me.
Ebbing men do so near the bottom run, in their own fear or sloth.
Prithee, say on, the signal die now your cheek proclaim, a matter from thee and a birth indeed which throws thee much to yield.
Thus, sir, this lord of weaker memories, this who shall be of little memory, when his earth hath he almost to persuade, for he is a spirit of persuasion, only professing to persuade. The king, his son's alive. 'Tis as impossible that he is alive that he that sleeps here swims.
I have no hope he's undrowned.
I've got no hope. What hope have you? No hope away another way. So high a hope that even ambition cannot pierce beyond. Will you grant with me that the woman is drowned?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who is the next Arab name?
Clever.
She that is queen of Tunis, she that dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life, she that from Naples can take no note unless the sun were close. The man in the moon is too slow, till newborn chins were rough and razzable. She that from whom we all
become of your and my distrust? What stuff is this, how say you? 'Tis true my brother's daughter's queen of Tunis, so is she heir of Naples. Twixt which regions there is some space.
Space in every cubit seems to cry out, how shall that Clarabelle measure us back to Naples, keep in Tunis, and let Sebastian wake? Say this were till death, that hath heed then. Oh, that you bore the minds that I do. This sleep is for your advancement. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do.
Oh, then tell me, how does your content tender your good fortune?
I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero.
True. And look how well my garments sit upon me now. Much feebler than before. My brother's servants, once my men, now my servants.
But for your conscience.
I say. And where be that? If 'twere a kid, 'twould bring me to my slipper. I feel this knot in my bosom. I, with obedient steel, 9 inches of it. Here lies your brother, no better than earth he lies upon, will put to bed forever. While thus you put this Sir Prudence, this ancient morsel, to sleep forever.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. As thou gott'st Milan, I'll come by Naples. Draw thy sword, and with one stroke shall free thee from the tribute that thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Then tell me, if I raise my hand, do you like it to fall a Duncan solo?
Oh, but one word.
My master through his art foresees the danger that you, his friend, are in, and sends me forth for else's project times to keep them living. While you hear your snoring lies, open-eyed conspiracy, shake off slumber and beware. Awake! Awake!
Now then let us both be sudden.
Glenn, preserve thy king!
Wait, what have you done? Wherefore this ghastly looking?
What's the matter?
While we stood here securing your repose, even now, we heard a hollow burst of bellowing, like bulls, or rather lions. Did it not wake you? It struck mine ears most terribly.
I heard nothing.
It was tore enough to wake a giant, enough to make an earthquake. It was a whole herd of lions.
Heard you this, Gonzalo?
Upon mine honor, I heard a humming, which did awake me. I shaked you, sir, and saw their swords drawn. There was a noise, that's verily. Tis best we stand our ground, or flee and draw our weapons.
Lead away. We must now look for my dear son.
Prospero shall know what I have done. So, king, go safely on and seek thy son.
All the imperfections that the sun puts up, bombs, vents, or flats, bomb prospering, make him by engineer disease. His spirits hear me, and yet I need must curse, for they'll no pitch. I'm frightened with urchin children, pitch me out of mire, nor lead me like a firebrand in the dark, out of my way, be so busy. When the rabbit trifle that they set upon me, sometimes like apes that mow and chatter, then after bite. Sometimes am I all wound with daggers, with cloven tongues do hiss me into madness. Lo now, lo, here comes the spirit of his, and to torment me for bringing my wood in slowly. A full flight, intentional not minded.
There's neither bush nor shrub to bear on, any weather at all, and another storm brewing. I hear it sing in the wind. Yon same black cloud, yon huge one looks like a foul bombard that would shed his liver. If it should thunder as it did before, I know not where to hide my head. Yon same cloud cannot choose but fall by pailfuls. What have we here? A man or a fish?
smells like a fish, a very ancient and fish-like smell, a kind not of the newest Port John. Were I in England, as once I was, and had but this fish painted, not a holiday fool there, but would give a silver piece, there would this monster make a man. Any monster there makes a man. When they will not give a doit to relieve a lame beggar, they will lay out 10 to see a dead Indian. Legged, like a man, and his fins, like arms, warm. I do now let loose my opinion. Hold it no longer. This is no fish, but an islander that lately suffered by a thunderstroke. Alas, the storm has come again. My only way now is to creep under this monster's gabardine. There's no other shelter hereabouts. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. I'll here shroud myself till the dregs of the storm be past.
I shall no more from sea to sea. Here I shall die ashore. This is a scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Here's my The master, the swabber, the boatswain, and I, the gunner and his mate, loved Moll, Meg, Marion, and Margie, but none of us cared for Kate. For she had a tongue with tag that would cry to a sailor, "Go ahead!" She loved not the terror of sorrow nor of pitch, yet a sailor would scratch her where she did itch. And the sea boys let her go hang. This is a scurvy tune too. Here's my copy.
Do not torment me! Ah!
What's the matter? Have we devils here? Do you put tricks upon us savages and men of Ind? I have not escaped Johnny to be afeard of your 4 legs. For it hath been said, as proper men as ever went out on 4 legs cannot make him give ground, and it shall be said so again while Stefano prays it not.
Do not torment me!
This is some sort of monster of the isle with 4 legs, who hath, as I take it, envy. If he had ever drunk wine for it, shall go near to remove his fit. If I can recover him, and keep him tame, and get to Naples with him, he's a prize for any emperor who ever trod on his
Do not torment me, prithee, I'll bring my widow faster!
He's in his fit now, and does not talk after the wisest. He shall drink from my bottle, and it shall go to remove his fit. Come, open your mouth.
I should know that voice. It should be, "But he is drowned and these are devils, oh defend me."
4 legs and 2 voices? A most delicate monster. His forward voice is to speak of his friend, and his backward voice is to utter foul speeches and to detract. If all the wine in my bottle can recover him, I men open my other mouth.
Stefano!
Ah! Don't say the mouth, call me! Mercy, mercy, this is the devil and no monster. I shall run for him. I have a long spoon.
Stefano, if thou beest Stefano, abstain me, for I am Trinculo. Be not afeard thy good friend Trinculo.
If thou beest Trinculo, come forth. I shall pull thee by thy lesser legs. Thou art my Trinculo indeed! How didst thou come in siege of this moon cat? Can he vent Trinculos?
I took him to be killed by a thunderstroke. But art thou not drowned, Stefano? I hope now thou art not drowned. And art thou living, Stefano? Oh, Stefano, true Neapolitan escaped.
Prithee, do not turn me about. My stomach is not constant.
If they be divine things, if they be not sprites, a brave God who bears celestial liquid.
How didst thou escape? How camest thou hither? Swear, Bonfano, how thou camest hither.
Well,
I escaped on a butt of sack, which the sailors heaved overboard. And found this bottle, which I made with mine own hands, since I was cast ashore.
I'll swear upon that bottle to be thy true subject. The liquid is not earthly.
Swear, how thou camest hither.
swim ashore, man, like a duck. I can swim like a duck, I'll be sworn.
All right, thou canst swim like a duck, thou art made like a goose. How
What's
now?
the bottom? Hast
any more of this?
A whole buttman. My cellar is in a rock on the side of the seashore where my wine is hid. Oh, how now, Mooncat? How does that eye you?
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon I do assure thee. Man to the moon when the time was.
I have seen thee enter, and I do adore thee. My mistress showed me thee, and thy dog, and thy bush.
By this good light, this is the most ridiculous monster. I afeard of him, a very weak monster. The man in the moon, a most poor, credulous monster.
I'll show thee every foot I'll inch the isle. I'll kiss thy foot. I swear myself thy subject.
Kiss.
By this light, this is the most ridiculous monster. When God's asleep, he'll rob his bottle.
I'll kiss thy foot. Pray thee, be my God.
But this poor monster is a drink, an abominable monster.
Pray thee, let me bring thee where crabs grow, and I with my long nails will dig thee pig nuts, show thee a jay's nest, and instruct thee how to snare the nimble marble set. Wilt thou go with me?
Yes, let us follow, with no more further conversation. Tranquilo. All our other company else be drowned in, we will inherit here. Here, bear my bottle, we will fill it by and by again.
Farewell, master, farewell, farewell.
A howling monster, a drunken monster.
I will follow thee.
No more dams I'll make for fish, nor fetch in firing not requiring, nor scrape trencher, nor wash dish. Ban, caravan, has new master, get a new man. Freedom, heyday.
The recent sports are painful, and no labor to lighten them sets off. Some kinds of bases are nobly undergone, and most more matters point to rich ends. This my mean task will be as heavy to me as odious, but the mistress which I serve quickens one's stead and makes my labor's pleasures. She is 10 times more gentle than her father's plan, and he's composed of harshness. I must pile up some thousands of these logs and upon a sore injunction. My mistress weeps when she sees me at work and says, such baseness have never like executed. I forget. But these thoughts do even refresh my labors. Busy lust when I do it.
Alas, no praying. Work not so hard. For the lightning hath burnt up these logs that you were enjoined to pile. Pray, set it down. Rest yourself. When this burns, 'twill weep for having wearied you. My father is hard at study. Pray, rest yourself. Be safe for these 3 hours.
Oh, dear mistress. The sun will set before I shall discharge what I must try to do.
You will set it down. I will carry the logs a while. Pray, give me that. I'll carry them to the pile.
No, noble mistress. I'd rather crack my sinews, break my back than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by.
It would become me, as well as it does you. And I should do it with much more ease, for my will is to it, and yours is against.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You look weary.
Oh, dear mistress. 'Tis fresh morning with me when you are by at night. I do beseech you, chiefly that I might set it in my pride. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, Father, I've broken your hest to say so.
Admire Miranda, indeed the top of admiration, worth what's dearest to the world. Full many a lady I'd with best regard, and many a time the harmony of their tongues have in their bondage brought my too diligent ears. For several virtues have I liked several women, never any with so fun soul, but some mistress in her did quarrel with the noblest ratio and put it to the sword. But you, so perfect and so peerless, made of every creature's best.
I do not know my own sex, nor a woman's face remember, save for the classic Noah. Nor have I seen more that I may call man than you, my friend. I And dearest father, how futures are abroad, I am skilless of. But by my modesty, the jewel in my dower, I do not wish for any man in the world but you. Nor can imagination form such a shape besides yourself. But I do prattle something too wildly, and by my father's precepts, I therein do forget.
I am in my condition of Prince Miranda. I do think a king. I would not so. I would no more endure this wooden slavery than to suffer the flesh-black blow my mouth. Hear my soul speak. The very instant I saw you, did my heart fly to your service. There resides to make me slave to it. For your sake am I this patient thought, man.
Do you love me?
Oh, Evan, Arthur, thou witness to the sound of drum when I profess what kind of defensive I speak true. If, however, in purple festus voted me to mischief, I, beyond all limit else of the world, with love, with pride, honor you.
I'm a fool to weep for what I am glad.
Heavens rain grace from that which breathes between you.
Wherefore weep?
Mine unworthiness to dare not offer what I desire to give, and much less take what I shall die alone. I will be your wife if you will have me. If not, I'll die your maid. To be your fellow, you may deny me, but I will be your maid whether you will or no.
My mistress stares, and I thus humble ever.
My husband, then?
Aye, and our hearts as willing as bondage and freedom. Here's my hand.
And mine, with my heart in it. But now farewell, till half an hour hence.
1,000,000.
Heavens rain grace from that which breathes between them. So glad of this day I cannot be, for though rejoicing in nothing can be more. I'll to my book, for I have much business appertaining.
Tell me not, when the butt is out, we will drink water and not a drop before. Therefore, fair component, servant monster, drink to me.
Servant monster, the folly of this island. They say there's but 5 upon this isle, and we are 3 of them. If the other 2 be brave like us, the state totters.
Drink, servant monster, when I bid thee. Thy eyes are almost set in thy head.
Where should they be set else? You were a brave monster indeed, if they be set in his tail.
My man monster hath drowned his tongue in sack. For my part, I swam ere I can recover the shore. 5 and 30 leagues off and on by this light. Thou shalt be my lieutenant monster, or my standard.
Your lieutenant, if you list. He's no standard.
Will not run, monsieur monster.
Nor go neither, yet you'll lie like dogs, and yet say nothing neither.
Speak, mooncalf. Once in thy life thou beest reproved me.
How does thy honor? Let me lick thy shoe. I will not serve him. He's not valiant.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster. I am encased in Justle a constable. Is there any man, a coward, that has drunk so much sack as I today? Wilt thou tell a monster's lie, being but half a man and half a fish?
Lo, how he mocks me. Wilt thou let him, my lord?
Lord, quoth he, that a monster should be such a natural.
Lo, lo again! Bite me to death, I pray.
Keep a good drum in thy head. Poor monsters, my subject and shall not suffer indignity.
I beg my noble lord, wilt thou be pleased to hearken once again to the suit I made to thee?
That's most certain.
As I told thee, I'm subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, by which hath this cunning hath cheated me of the isle.
How now shall this be compassed? Canst thou bring me to the party?
I'll yield him thee a seat where thou mayst knock a nail into his head.
Do, tell more.
I say by sorcery he got this isle. From me he got it. If thy greatness will avenge it on him, for I know thou darest, but this thing dare not.
I, on mine honor, What about the princess?
What? Ah, the princess. But first, as I told you, 'tis a custom of him in the afternoon to sleep. There thou mayst brain him, having first seized his books, all with a log back to his skull, or cut his knees in with a knife, or punch him with a stake. Remember first to seize his books, for without him he is but a soft as I am, nor hath not one spare to command, for they all do hate him as rootedly as I.
Thou liest, thou canst not.
Thou liest, thou scarlet canst thou. I do beseech thy greatness, give him blows and take his bottle from him. When that's gone, he have not but prime, for I'll not show him where the quick freshes are.
Kick it out, run into no further danger, interrupt monster, one word further, and by this hand, I will supplant some of your teeth.
Why, I said nothing.
Mum, then, no more. Proceed.
Within this half hour will he be asleep. Wilt thou kill him then?
On my own.
Thou makest me merry, I am full of pleasure. Will you troll the cat you taught me while here?
Yes, 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 yes. You. Scout him.
Flout him.
Cloud him.
Scout him.
Thoughts is free.
That's not the tune.
What does this say?
This is the tune of our catch, played by the picture of nobody.
If thou beest a man, show thyself in thy likeness. If thou beest a devil, take it as thou list.
Art thou feared?
No, monster, not I.
Be not feared, this isle is full of noises and strange sounds. Sometimes 1,020 instruments might hum about my ears.
Why, for this will teach a good kingdom to me, where I have my music for nothing.
Aye, when Prospero is destroyed.
I.
Come, follow me. I'll pray with you. Wait, you must follow the sound first.
And after do our work.
Yes.
Fire Lake, and I can go no further. My old bones do ache. Here's a maze trodden deep through forthrights and meanders. By your kindness, good sir, I need who's rest me.
Oh Lord, I cannot blame thee, who am myself attached with weariness. Sit down and rest. Even here I will put off my hope and keep it no longer for my flattery. For my son is drowned. Now I put off my hope. Let him go.
I am right glad that he is at home. Do not for one repulse go the purpose that we resolved in effect.
The next advantage will we take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight. Now they are pressed to travel. They cannot nor will not do such vigilance as when they are fresh.
I say tonight, no more.
What harmony is this? My good friend's heart.
Marvelous sweet music.
Give us fine ears. Heavens, over these.
Oh, Olivia Jollery, thou wilt believe that there are unicorns. Then in Arabia there's only one tree, one phoenix throne. You had the sound in there.
Oh, I'll believe both. And what does ultimate critic tell me? And all that these 'twas sworn that it was true. Travelers near did lie. Those fools at home condemn them.
If in Naples I should report this now, they believe me. I said I saw such islanders for certes these are people of the island, though they are of monstrous shape yet knows. They are more gentle than any human generation you shall find, any day, almost any.
And said, well, are some of you present are worse than devils.
I cannot muse. Such shapes, such sounds, such gestures, although they want the use of tongue, a kind of dumb discourse.
Praise and departing.
They vanished strangely. No matter sense. They have left their veils behind. For we have stomachs. Will it please you taste of what is here?
Not I.
You need not fear, sir. When we were children, who would believe that there were men, dewlapped like bulls, whose throats had hanging at them walls of flesh, or that there were men near, whose heads stood in their breasts? But now we find that each powder of fine will bring us good warrant of.
hang and drown their proper selves. You fools! I and my fellows are ministers of fate. The elements at which your swords are tempered may as well wound the loud winds, or with the mocked-at stabs, kill the still-closing waters as diminish one dowel that's in my plume. My fellow ministers are like invulnerable. If you could hurt, your swords are now too massy for your strength and will not be uplifted. But remember, for that is my business to you, that you three from the lawn did supplant good Prospero, exposed into the sea which hath requited him and his innocent child. Thee of thy son, Alonso, they have wrapped, and do pronounce by me, lingering tradition, worse than any death, shall step by step attend you in your ways.
Thou hast performed well to figure this harpy, my Ariel, a certain grace devouring of my instruction. Now I leave these enemies all knit up in their confusion, and visit young Ferdinand, whom they suppose is drowned, and thee, my love darling.
My lord, why stand you in the stair?
Oh, it is monstrous, monstrous! Methought I heard the billows speak and tell me of it. Did pronounce the name of Prosper. That dreadful organ pipe did bask my trespass. Therefore my son in the ooze is bedded, and now there I must lie, mudded.
But one fiend at a time, we shall fight the legions o'er.
I'll be thy second.
This island is poisoned. You those who are subtler joints, have after them and prevent what this ecstasy may cause.
Follow, I pray.
If I have too austerely punished you, the compensation makes amends. For I have given you mere third of mine own life, or that for which I live.
I do believe it. Against an arm.
And go and get worthily purchase, take my daughter. But if thou dost break her virgin not, before all holy and sanctimonious right ministered, no sweet aspiration will save you, and thy bed will leave weeded below thee that there shall hit it both. Therefore, thank you, as I was okay.
As I hope, with quiet days, fair issue and long life with such lovers as thou. The murkiest day, the most opportune place, the strongest suggestion our works of genius can shall ever melt mine ardor into life. To take away the edge of that day's celebration, and I shall fix. Oh, curious to see the fountain, a night can change alone.
Fairly folk, go and sit with her, for she is thine own. What, Ariel, my industrious servant, Ariel?
What would my coat, master, here?
Thou in thy last trip did most worthily perform, and must use you again. I must be freed upon this young couple vision of mine art. It is my promise, and they expect it. Aye.
Or you can say, come and go, and breathe twice and cry so-so. Each one tripping on his toe. We'll be there, with mom and now. Do you love me, mister? No?
Dearly dear, both Ariel.
Well, I can see.
Do not give dalliance. The strongest oaths are straw to the fire and the blood. Be more abstemious, or else unite your vow.
I warrant you, sir, though I've cold virgin snow abates the idea of my liver.
Ariel, come, bring coal, Ariel. Hush, all eyes, the tongue, be silent.
Ceres, most bounteous lady, thy rich leaves of wheat, rye, barley, vetches, oats, and peas, thy turfy mountains where live nibbling sheep, and thy flat leaves thatched with silver that to keep, thy banks with pine and dentural brims, where soggy April at thy hesky trims, with great cold nymphs chase crowns, and thy broom groves, the shadow of the distant bachelor loves, being last lord, the queen of the sky, whose watery arch messenger am I, bids you leave these, and with her sovereign grace, on this grass plot, in this very place, to come make sport, her peacocks fly amain, approach rich Ceres, her to entertain. Hail, many-colored messenger, who ne'er disobey the wife of Jupiter, who whip thyself on wings upon my flowers, diffuse honey drops, refreshing showers, with each end of thy blue bough dost crown, my bosky acres and my
cutting the clouds towards Paphos, and her son doth draw with her. Here thought they to have done some wanton charm on this man and maid, whose vows are that now that right shall be paid, the Lord is lighted. But vain, thou thought many that return again. The wasp which had his son has broke his arrows, swears he will shoot no more, but play his sparrows and be a boy right out. I is Queen Stayed, great Juno comes, I know her by the gate.
How does my bounteous sister? Go with me to bless the swain, that they may prosperous be and honored in their issue. Honor, riches, merit, blessing, long continuance and increasing. I joy to be still upon you. Juno sings her blessings upon you. Births increase, boys in plenty, barns and garners never empty, vines of bunches, clusterings growing, plants with goodly burden going. Spring comes to its farthest, in the very end of harvest. Scarcity and want shall shun you. Serious blessing is upon you.
Now, this is a most wondrous vision, and harmoniously charming. May I be bold to think these spirits?
Aye, spirits, I wish mine art. I have summoned to enact our present fancies.
Oh, let me bid you heaven, with so rare a wonder father and a wife. Makes this place paradise.
Hush, you and Sarah whisper most seriously. Hush, or else the spell will be marred.
You nymphs called naiads of the wintering brooks, with your sedge crowns and ever harmless looks, leave your crisp channels and on this green land, answer your sons, Juno doth command. Come, tempered nymphs, and help to celebrate a contract of true love, be not too late. You sons and single men of August weary, come hither from the furrows and be merry. Make holiday, your rice their hats put on, and these fresh nymphs encounter everyone in country footing.
Forgotten the foul beast Caliban, and his plot against my life. Hence, be gone, spirits who have done well, be gone!
This is strange. Your father seems so passionate, works so strongly.
Never till this day saw I him touched with anger, so distempered.
My son, you do look and you move, sort as if concerned in some way. Have comfort, for I am befuddled. If it please you, retire to my cell and rest. I will take a turn to walk and still my beating mind.
We wish you peace.
Ariel, come!
Thy thoughts I cleave to, what's thy pleasure?
Be ready, you must prepare to meet Caliban.
Sir, when I presented Ceres, I thought to have told thee of it, but I feared lest I might anger thee.
Where are these vagrants now?
I told you, sir, they were red hot with drinking, so full of valor that they smote the air for breathing in their faces, and beat the ground for kissing up their feet. Yet always bending towards their project. So I beat their taper, at which they unpacked coats. They pricked their ears, advanced their eyelids, lifted up their noses as they smelled the music. So I charmed their ears, and half like they my longing followed through, tooth briars, sharp verges which entered their frail shins, and I left them beyond myself.
Now listen well, my brother. Go and bring them here. Presently, I bid you.
I go.
Now, these Caliban, whom with age, body cankers, so is mind grows fouler. All my efforts are lost, all lost. I shall plague them until roaring. Ariel, draw them along this line.
Pray tread softly, that the blind mole may not yell footfall, for we are now near a cell.
Monster, your fairy, which you say is a harmless fairy, has done nothing better than play the jack with us.
Monster, I do smell all horse piss, at which my nose is in great indignation.
So is mine. Do you hear, monster? If I should take any displeasure towards you, whoop you!
Thou wert but a lost monster.
Good, my lord. give me thy favor still, for the prize I'll bring to thee shall hoodwink this mischance brought upon us. Therefore, speak softly, all hush this midnight jet.
Aye, but to lose our bottles in the pool.
That fair monster is not only disgrace and dishonor, but an infinite loss.
That's more to me than my wedding, and yet this is your harmless fairy monster.
I will bear out my bottle, though I be over ears for my labor.
Pray thee, my king, be quiet. Seest thou there? That is the mouth of the cell. No noise, enter, and do thy good mischief, which may make this island thine, and I thy Caliban, for I thy footman.
Give me thy head. I do begin some bloody thoughts.
O King Stefano, O peer, look what a wardrobe here is for thee.
Let it alone, thou fool. This is but the trash.
Oh ho, monster, we know it belongs to a frippery. O King Stefano,
Put off that garment by this hand. I'll have that garment.
thy grace shall have it.
The drops you down, fool. Aye, what do you mean to dote thus on such luggage? Let it alone and do the murder first, for if you awake, from toe to ground you'll fill our skin with pinches and make strange stuff of us.
Be you quiet, monster. Mistress Line, is this not my jerkin? Now jerkin. Now the jerkin's under line. Thou art about to lose your hair to a bald jerkin.
Do, we steal by line and level, and it like your grace.
What an excellent gesture. Here's a garment for it. Steady by line and level is an excellent passive pate, which shall not go unrewarded. Here, another garment.
Come, monster, put some lime on thy fingers, and away with the rest.
I'll have none on't. We shall lose our time, and be turned to barnacles or eggs before heads villainous stove.
Well, then we will go and carry this.
Aye, and this.
Hey, mountain, hey!
Silver, I go silver!
Follow them by gnomes. Short cut their sinews and break their bones.
Hark them roar.
Hunt them soundly, my area. My spirits are strong, my charms are bright. Tell me, spirit, what is the time today?
On the 6th hour, which is 10, my lord, said I should see.
I did say so when I first raised the Tempest. Tell me, where are the mariners and his followers?
Confined together, in the same fashion as you gave in charge. All prisoners, sir. They are very sad about their loss. The good old Lord Gonzalo, tears running down his beard like winter's drops of eaves of reeds. You would have pity for them too, sir, if you were as king.
Dost thou think so?
I would, sir, for a king.
And so shall I. Shalt thou, who art but air, a touch of feeling, be more kindly moved than thou art? And I, being one of their kind, be not? No. For I know that the higher path is in virtue than in legends. Go, and release them, and break the spells that are upon them.
I'll fetch them, sir.
Ye elves of hills, brooks, standing lakes, and groves, of ye that on sands and windless foot do chase the every Neptune, and do fly them when ye had come back, you ears that not bite, you demi-puppets that by moonshine do the green sour ringlets make, to make it midnight blushers that rejoice to hear this autumn curfew. The noontime sun calls forth my multitude winds, my command has wakened their sleepers, and hopes held forth by my potent art. I'll break my staff, and bury my book in certain fathoms of the earth. Well, I said, well, my area, I shall miss thee, but thou shalt have freedom. Go forth to the shipwright, and bring here the mariners, all sequel to the hatches, and twist them.
I drew the air before me, by hearing the constables.
All torment, trouble, wonder, and amazement inhabits here. Let some heavenly power guide us in this fearful place.
I present thee, Lord, and thy company, the wrong Duke of the Law, more assured than
flesh and blood. But, oh, when I remember the wrong deeds I did, it sorrows my heart. But now, I think I took them. But how should Prospero be living and be here?
First, sir, I embrace my age and my wisdom that cannot be measured nor confined.
Whether this be or not, I'll swear.
You still taste some subtleties of the island which may not let you believe things certain. But you, my brace of lords, if I should so fancy, I could pluck his highness's frown upon you and justify you traitors. As yet, I shall tell the tales.
Devil speaks with him.
Death, for even to call you brother when infecting my mouth, I shall not speak no stories, for I know I must give my due to that.
Whether thou beest here or no,
Good sir, you're plainly false.
No, that is not. I would not call the world.
Yes, first score kingdoms you should wrangle. And I would call it foul play.
if this be a vision from the island, one dear son shall I twice lose.
A most high miracle.
Thou must see Sutton there, merciful. I've cursed them without cause.
Let all the blessings of a glad father encompass thee about. Arise and tell me how you came thither.
How many wondrous creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is. Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
'Tis new to thee.
Who was this maid which will now was slain? Your eldest acquaintance cannot be 3 hours. But is she the goddess that has severed us and brought us thus together?
So she is mortal, but by mortal providence she's mine. I chose her when I could not ask my father for his advice, so I thought I had one. She's daughter to this famous Duke of Milan, of whom I have often heard renowned, of whom I have received a second life, and second father this lady may seem to me.
And I am hers. But it may seem so strange that I must ask my child for forgiveness.
There, sir, stop. Do not burden the present with a heaviness that is gone.
I have inly wept, but let the god place a golden crown upon this couple, for they have brought us hither.
I say amen, good fellow.
Was Milan prospered from Milan, and as issue should be called the heir of Naples. In this journey has Claribel found a husband to me, and her brother Ferdinand found a wife.
Give me your hands, and let grief and sorrow encompass his heart that does not wish you joy.
Be it so, amen. Look, sir, here is more of our company. I said if a gallant be on land, he could not drown. Have you no back by land? What is the news?
Best news is that we have safely found our king and company the next ship, which but 3 glasses since we gave out split his tight yard bravely reef us when we first out to sea.
These events strengthen from strange to stranger. Say, how came you with it?
If I did think, sir, I were well awake, I started to tell you we were dead asleep, and how we know not all clapped under hatches, where, but even now is strange in several noises of roaring, shrieking, howling, jingling chains. We were awake straightway at liberty, and brought no being hither.
This is a strange maze, and as airmen trod. And now, for all these wonderments, we must contact the oracle to see what has come.
There'll be time enough to be sure for that later. But first, sir, a brace of lords which thou rememberest not.
Every man shift for all the rest, and let no man take care for himself. Raggio, bully monster. Raggio.
If these be true spies which I wear in my head, here's a goodly sight indeed.
Oh, Tempest, these be brave spirits indeed. How fine my master is. I'm afraid he will chastise me.
What things are these, my lord Antonio? Will money buy them?
Very well, and one is as light as a fish, and no doubt marketable.
Is this not my drunken father?
If he be drunk, where had he wine?
And how came you to this liquor? And how camest thou in this pickle?
I have been in such a pickle since I saw thee last that I shall never fear a fly blowing.
Mark the badges of this man and tell me. These be yours for sure, but this well-born, this I claim is mine.
Why, how now? Stephano.
Touch me not, I am not Stephano.
Would you be king of the isle, sir?
I should have been sold one then.
Begone, hence!
Hence! And bestow your luggage where you found it.
Or rather stole it.
Now, if it please you, rest myself, and on the morrow I shall bless thee with fair winds and fair speed to catch up with thy royal fleet. Please, to myself. Now, Ariel, thy final charge. Go and be free as mountain winds. Now what strength I have, 'tis mine own. 'Tis faint is true, for I must be here confined by you. Or else be sent sadly home to Naples, let it be not, for I have now my dukedom got. And from your crimes a pardon be, at your indulgence.